Here are some things you will need to consider when visiting a nursing mother. Number one, do not show up unannounced. If you're going to visit a nursing mother, it is important to give her a call prior to your visit so she will prepare herself and put herself together in that state of welcoming or entertaining a guest or a visitor. Number two, ask her what she would want you to buy for her on your way to the house. So she might want you to help her buy something from the grocery store, maybe help her buy food, or maybe help her buy whatever it is. But please just be mindful enough to just ask her what she would love you to get for her on your way to the house. When you get there, ask her what she would love you to do for her. So in what way can you be useful? In what way can you relieve her of whatever stress she might be going through at the time? It can be to help her do laundry. It could be to help her fold clothes. It could even be to help her do dishes or even prepare food, right? So please just ask her rather than sitting there and then talking her out. Just help her to be accountable for her time by helping her to do one or two chores in the house. Do not visit when you're sick. When you're visiting a nursing mother or a baby, do not visit when you're sick. So take your time, get healed, get better, get whole before visiting the child. Bear in mind that their immune system is still very tender and vulnerable, right? And whatever sickness you might be dealing with could be transferable to this child. It could be a flu, it could be a cold. So please help to protect this child's immunity by getting better. Don't worry, baby is not running away, right? Take your time to get healed before visiting the baby. It is believed that two is already a crowd. So please, when you're visiting a nursing mother, do not show up as a crowd. When you show up as a crowd, not only are you inconveniencing the baby, you are also inconveniencing the mother because she might not have prepared herself for a crowd. So please go alone or go with someone else, but please don't make it a crowd. Do not forget to wash your hand. It is important that your hygiene is top notch. Make sure to wash your hand before carrying this baby, and even if you don't have the opportunity to wash your hand, make sure to at least use a sanitizer to sanitize your hand before touching the child. Do not wake a sleeping baby. Remember that you don't know the stress the mother or the caregiver would have put into putting this child to sleep. It can be difficult putting some babies to sleep, right? So please, when you go there and you see the child sleeping, don't wake the baby. Take your time, allow the baby to wake up. If the baby doesn't wake up, well, fine and good, but please don't go ahead to carry this baby and wake this child up because you might be stressing the mother out. Don't ask prying questions. Questions like your bump is still big, your legs are still swollen, your nose is still swollen, your neck is still dark. Please, childbearing can be very stressful. It can be emotionally stressful for the mother. So going ahead to ask all of these questions can be a bit insensitive on the account of the mother. So please don't ask all of those questions. Swallow it, right? Be mindful, be demure, swallow it, and don't ask all of those prying questions. Don't keep a crying baby. Now, when the child is crying, it is a sign that maybe the child wants to suckle, the child wants breast, the child wants the affection of the mother. Please don't go ahead to keep this child to yourself. Do good by passing this child to the mother or to the caregiver, so whatever it is the child needs at the time can be met by the mother. So please don't keep a crying baby to yourself. Kissing the baby, it is very, very wrong to kiss a baby. Not only is it disrespectful to the mother or to the parents, you are also exposing this baby to what is known as herpes virus. Herpes virus has killed a lot of babies. Thousands of babies have died from herpes virus. So it would be very wrong of you exposing this child to this disease. And bear in mind that it is a lifelong disease. It does not have a treatment. It does not have a cure. So please don't kiss a baby. Throwing the baby up. I don't know who sold this lie to us that in this part of the world, throwing the baby up helps the child to overcome the fear of height. It is a myth that needs to be debunked. Throwing the baby up rather exposes this child to what is known as shaking baby syndrome. Remember that their brain is still developing. Throwing this baby up causes the brain to hit against the skull, and this can lead to brain damage, a lifelong brain damage that cannot be reversible. So please do not throw a baby up. It is very, very wrong and uncalled for. Don't stay too long. Make sure to make your visit as short as possible because the mother or the parents are sacrificing their sleep and rest time just to entertain you. So if for any reason you're going to stay longer, make sure to be useful. You can help her to do some chores which we've already established before, or you can ask her to go ahead to sleep while you watch over the child or watch over the other children. That's to say, if there are other children in the house. So please, if for any reason you're going to stay too long, be useful. Please be useful to the mother, because your visiting should help relieve her of any stress she's going through rather than compounding it. Do not snap a baby without the consent of the mom or the parents. It is very disrespectful to snap this child and put the child on the social media. The parents are not ready to put the child out there on the internet. So please make sure to seek their consent before snapping the baby. With this, we've come to the end of this video. If you've watched to this point, thank you so much for engaging. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel so that you gain value for your subscription. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.